Good evening, Didarati, members of Dida Mail Club, followers and subscribers of Learn with Samita. Now, this evening, we are very lucky to have Kristen amongst us. Kristen is the owner and the chief designer at Bella Oils. She makes all of these essential oils and aromatherapy products from her studio in Newcastle, Australia. But hey, why am I doing the talking? I get Kristen to tell you all about Bella Oils. So over to you, Kristen.
Hi everyone, and thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to share my products with your community.
Yeah. So tell us, me and my audience, a little bit about yourself, a little bit about Bella Oils and why the name Bella.
Sure, of course. Bella is my daughter, so she's my 8-year-old, and I started Bella Oils because she's been such an inspiration to me that I wanted to name the business after her. I I love showing her, what it's like to be a strong businesswoman and go out and achieve your goals. So to tell you a bit more about Bella Oils, I create a lot of wellness products to help you and your family and support you throughout the day so that you can live your best life. And it's not just for humans. I also have a product for dogs as well.
Great, wonderful. But you have an interesting story as to how you thought about health. It comes from personal experience, doesn't it? So I'd let you talk about that instead
Yes.
of me just blabbering away. Yeah, let you tell my audience about the whole story behind Bella Oils.
Sure. So I have a condition called chronic fatigue syndrome, or MECFS, and soon after I was diagnosed with the condition, I realized the importance of looking after myself. And for those of you that are unaware of what MECFS is, it's an experience where a condition where you develop relentless fatigue and pain and brain fog, and your battery never feels full.
Yeah.
So I wanted to. I went on such a health journey once I was diagnosed, because I wanted something to be able to support me so that I could, not be in so much pain all the time, because I also have fibromyalgia, which causes a lot of pain. So, and I know that there's so many people that are on a similar journey to me that experience pain and experience fatigue, and that want to have more natural things to look after themselves. So I just got so passionate because I know that the journey I've been on has been quite difficult, and I don't like to take, my body doesn't handle a lot of prescribed medications. So I love that I can grab a natural, 100% natural product like my essential oil roller bottle to be able to relieve a lot of my ailments throughout the day.
Wonderful. I think a lot of what we do comes from is somehow or somewhere related to our personal experience, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, we were, when we were doing our research and we try to put uh, the limelight on businesses which are Australian, which are local, and which are handmade and sustainable, uh, eco-friendly with natural ingredients, and that's what attracted us to Bella Oils. So would you let our listeners know how you use, what are the ingredients, because I know you are eco-friendly and sustainable and vegan. So what ingredients and how do you make these products? I know you make everything in Australia and pretty much in-house. Am I right?
Yes, yeah, you're right. So I have my own home studio, which you can see some of
Yeah.
here, and I hand make all of my products, and it's really important to me as a sustainable business that I'm making everything myself. So I literally, count every single drop of oil that goes into the products as well. So everything that I use is all 100% natural, cruelty free, vegan, and that's important to me because I've learned how important it is that we're reducing our toxic load and reducing those things that, the nasty fillers that can be hidden in different things, and, all of the chemicals that we're using sometimes without even realizing it throughout the day. So I wanted to develop something that, that people can use and know that they're still nourishing their body in a way, because essential oils do just come from, they come from plants and flowers, and it's another way that we can look after ourselves naturally. And when you talk about sustainability, for me, I think especially now that I'm a mum, that's so important, because I love that we can find different ways to, for me to look after the world that my daughter's going to grow up in, and to ensure that, she's still going to have so many of the luxuries that we have. It's so vital that we take care of the beautiful country and planet that we have. We're only going to get one.
We have only one planet and one country. So we have, especially Australia, it's the flora and fauna is so unique, and it's so amazing that, yes. So you've pretty much, you've answered my next question. I was about to ask you, how important is being local to you? Being local, making local, and as you mentioned, with natural, non-toxic kind of ingredients. So, and you do make everything locally. So, yeah, anything you want to add to that?
So I didn't realize the importance of being local and supporting my area until I had a small business, and now I see the hard work and the dedication that goes behind it, and not just my business. I'm lucky enough to participate in a boutique market in the Hunter Valley in New South Wales called Handmade in the Hunter, and I hear the stories from the other store makers as well of how much passion goes behind our products, and
Yes.
and you're not just supporting a large chain, you're supporting someone's family, which I think gives me a nice, I love to thank my customers when they shop with me, not just for supporting me, but for helping support my family as well. So I think it's so nice that we keep things in house to keep our local economy going and
Absolutely.
going nice
Yeah,
and strong, showing the beautiful skills that we do have.
absolutely. They say that when you buy from a small business owner, he or she breaks into a dance, which I think is so true, because I feel so connected with my clients. It's about the relationships, and you can only have a relationship with a small maker, who's making things or designing things personally. You cannot have that kind of a rapport with a large chain store. It's not about numbers. For us, it's the passion. Of course, we need to be able to make money, and we need to put food on the table and have a shelter, have a roof over our heads. But more than anything else, I think it's the love, it's the passion that matters to you and me. So now you've highlighted how being sustainable is so important for the planet and for Australia. The other thing is connected to this, to sustainability. Now, I have always believed sustainability is as much about the environment as it is about the communities. So, how important is being ethical to you along with sustainability?
Yeah, I love knowing that where I purchase my essential oils from, they're all ethically sourced. So I purchase them from three main essential oil wholesalers in Australia, and they provide really thorough evidence showing that they're looking after the farms that they're purchasing from. So about the purchase from about 45 different countries throughout the world, because they need to purchase them from the environment that the plant grows in most sustainably as well. And I love that. And I love knowing that, by purchasing ethically, we're actually supporting the raw source, the farmer that's done the hard work, rather than, like you said, a large chain where it's gone several steps to where it's gotten to get to me. So it does make me feel a lot better knowing that.
Yes, and I mean, I have actually experienced I work very closely with the farmers and the weavers and everyone else, and I have firsthand seen and experienced their plight. So I'm so thankful to entrepreneurs like you, or you yourself, who are very particular about the transparency of the supply chain. That is very important. Now, a curly question, okay? A little bit of a, it's a little bit of a critical question. Why should I buy Bella oils over, let's say, there are so many people, so many from overseas, even locally, there are so many who are doing essential oils. They are doing certain brands, the global brands, they are importing it from overseas. So what's so unique and special about Bella oils? So yeah, just sell Bella oils to me.
Well, I know I
Yeah.
am a little bit biased, Samita, but I love when people purchase from me, because I know that I'm directly helping them in the way that my products have helped me. So my experience in living with a chronic health condition now for 15 years has taught me so much, and I've been a perfect I've been a perfect test dummy for so many of my products. And not only do I test a product before it's released, but I have loyal clients that will also test it. So purchasing from me above anybody else would mean that the products have been thoroughly tested, and they're all my own recipes as well. And I know it might sound a little bit cheesy, but so much love and passion goes into me creating my blend. So if I'm having a day that I'm not feeling 100%, or feeling a little bit off even mentally, I won't create, because I feel like that if I can set the intention into a bottle. For example, if I'm making a bottle of Calm the Farm, which is our signature blend, and that's to help people with stress and anxiety, then I want all of those intentions to go into that bottle, so that the purchaser can then use it, knowing that that so much passion and desire has gone into helping with their needs as well.
Absolutely. You are speaking from experience. So you've lived it, you've gone through, you've suffered yourself, and that's what motivated you to create all of these, the goodness that you're offering to your clients. I think comes straight from the heart. Am I right? Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
so.
you're right. You're right. And my experience, I mean, I do share some of it on my social media, but it's very different, because a lot of people would see me from the outside and see, oh, she looks healthy, but I
Yeah.
like to get through the day. I only stay awake 5 to 6 hours at a time. I do sleep every day, and that's my driving force, in a way, to know that my life will get better, but I can also help others as well, and that it also helps me appreciate the things that I do have, which is so important.
All right, very quickly. Now you spoke about social media, so I am coming to the social media questions. So do you like connecting with your clients, the Bella Oils community digitally, or do you still like that, the bricks and mortar? Maybe sometime in future you would go into opening a bricks and mortar store, or if you do the markets, would it be a hybrid? So what works for you?
It's my goal. It is my goal to have my own store. More so because I love to be able to connect with people, and I love to just be able to stand in front of them and find out what I can help them with, and see their face when they smell my products. And um, until I can have my own stall, the markets is beautiful. It's a great experience because I do get to have my regular clients coming back and the opportunity to build that relationship with them. And I do that on social media as well. I've been, I think the past couple of years has given us that forced opportunity to connect more online with others, which is really great as well, because I do get regular messages from from my customers that have now become my friends, and often they'll like write to me and say, "Oh, I had a better day today because of your product," or my dog, because one of my other products is a Calm Doggy Spray, and they might send me a photo of their dog that's relaxed now in a storm instead of freaking out the way it used to be. So
Yeah.
just different ways like that I can connect with people really does fill my cup. So that's so nice for me.
And you see, health problems, be it human or be it dog, they are not always obvious, especially mental health problems. So, as you say, people might look at you and say, "What a beautiful young lady, a beautiful woman," but they don't know what's going on inside. So that's what's addressing your products are addressing what is obvious to us. Physical problems you can see and problems you cannot see. So very good work there. Now, most importantly, how do we get to Bella Oils? What's your website? How do we contact you? Suppose there would be people listening to this, and or later these questions always come. How do we get in touch with her? And they have already started asking these questions. So while you are on, we are having this conversation, I would just let you explain, how do we get to Bella Oils? How do we get the products?
Sure. So we have a website, www.bellaoils.com.au. We have all our products listed on the website, and post Australia wide. We also deliver free locally in Newcastle if any of your audience
Yeah,
is from Newcastle.
there are
They can
some.
also reach us on social media. So we're on Instagram, Bella Oils for Body, Mind, Spirit, and
Mhm.
Facebook as well, Bella Oils Body, Mind, Spirit. So yeah, I'd love to connect with more people. And please, if you've watched this show as well and you connect with us on social media, let me know that you've seen it, and always feel free to reach out if you have specific questions and things that I can help you with. One of the other things we're doing now is creating custom blends for businesses as well, which is a new passion of mine. So I'm having a lot of people connect with me for that at the moment, which is just magical.
And we could think about gift hampers and things, now that we are approaching the festive season. All of that is a possibility. So yes, Leaderati, if you view this recording after the live session, just send your questions to me or to Kristen, and I would be sharing all her details on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. One last question before we let you go and spend a nice, relaxed evening. Do you do international? Because most of our subscribers come from countries like Germany, like US, UK, Denmark, New Zealand. So, what about international? Do you send internationally? Can they buy products of bellaoils.com.au? So would you send do you do international parcels and even wholesale? Would you be open to these kind of possibilities?
I haven't actually shipped internationally as yet, but it's definitely something that we're currently investigating. So on the website at this stage is not an option. However, the audience can always feel free to send me an email with their requests. And yeah, we are still looking for new stockists at the moment as well. We've just started to branch out nationally. So we have a lot of stockists throughout Australia, and that's something
Yes.
that we're always open to. Open to that opportunity as well, because I love the idea of reaching as many people as I can with my product so that I can help them and their
Yeah,
families.
it's a good product. It should reach every corner, God willing. And I know you are very entrepreneurial, so I'm pretty sure very soon Bella oils would be everywhere, every corner of the earth. Thank you so much, Kristen. I said 15 minutes. It's past 20 minutes, so I think we should let everyone go have their dinner or spend kind of a nice Sunday evening, because we are all going back to work tomorrow. But thanks so much. In spite of the little bit of a technical glitch that we had in the beginning, we are fine. We've had a wonderful conversation. And thank you on behalf of my subscribers, followers, members. A very big thanks to Kristen. Bye for
Thank
now.
you. And thank you so much. I do appreciate you having me on the show tonight, and thank you again. I can't wait to connect with different members of your community.
Absolutely. I'm sure there'll be a flood of questions which I'll direct towards you. Bye for now. Bye, Kristen. Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you. Thanks again.